got away. Feeling good, like I should.
Let me check my chest, my breath right quick. He ain't never seen it.
It will taint your outlook on life. Forgiveness now brings you self-liberation from the... What is going on, my brads? If you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you ain't, welcome back. I hope you stick around. My name is Bradley, the white polar bear, flow colder than frost, hailing from the southeast of KE, all the way up in Eldo City. I appreciate your presence here with me. In this video, we will look at good old forgiveness. Yet another episode of the Two's About Life series. We will look at what is forgiveness, who is forgiveness for, do we have to forgive everyone, how do I forgive, and does it mean I have to reconcile? I find value in exploring depths of various concepts and understanding their impact on our lives. My goal is to share these insights and foster progress in self-improvement, not only in my life but yours too. If you're on the journey of personal growth, and even if you wanna start now, I invite you to subscribe. Promise I'll make it worth your while. I hope you find value in what I'll share. What is forgiveness? First and foremost, it is important to put across that forgiveness is a complex and multifaceted concept that many philosophers, psychologists, theologians, and individuals have explored throughout history. Forgiveness is a deeply personal process involving letting go of resentment, anger, and desire for revenge towards any person who you feel might have wronged you. To help us understand key aspects of forgiveness, I'm gonna go through what it is and what it isn't, just to give us a clear picture of discretion. It is a choice. Forgiveness is not born off of an automatic response. It requires a conscious decision to release negative emotions and thoughts we hold towards a certain individual. It is a process. Forgiveness is not a one-time event as most of us tend to think it is, but rather it is a journey that may take time and effort. It may involve revisiting painful memories and emotions. Plus, it is okay to have setbacks along the way. It is for the forgiver. While in a way it may seem as if you are doing a favor to the one who offended you, the truth is, it is primarily for your own well-being. When you hold on to anger and resentment, this can be incredibly damaging to your own mental health and emotional health. Forgiveness will allow you to heal and move forward, freeing you from the burden of the past. It is not condoning or excusing. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone or you excuse those actions that hurt you. It simply means that you choose to let go of the negative emotions that are associated with that offense. It does not require reconciliation. See, forgiveness and reconciliation are not the same thing. You can't forgive someone without choosing to maintain a relationship with them. In some cases, especially those involving forms of abuse or ongoing harm, it might be necessary to protect oneself by limiting or even just straight up ending contact with the offender. Forgiveness can be challenging, but it is incredibly liberating. It is simply an act of self-care, not meant to condone harmful actions. Whether the perpetrator acknowledges their wrongdoing or seeks reconciliation, that doesn't matter, for we seek to release that grip on resentment and anger. Who is forgiveness for? Most people look at the act of forgiveness as a favor done to the offender, like we are gracing whoever wronged us with this gift called our forgiveness. But the true beneficiary who reaps from forgiveness is the forgiver. You who chooses to forgive. When you harbor feelings of resentment, anger, it becomes a heavy burden, just a constant drain on your mental and emotional well-being. It will taint your outlook on life. Forgiveness now brings you self-liberation from the offense having such a hold on your life. You'll reclaim your peace of mind and free yourself from the past when you forgive forgive, you are not choosing to condone the actions that hurt you, but you are refusing to let those said actions to continue dictating your emotional state and future. Do we have to forgive everyone? This kind of gets more personal, and now your ethics are placed in a dilemma. See, very many philosophers, they do advocate for forgiveness all around. I understand there may be acts of such profound cruelty and violation that make the idea of forgiveness feel impossible and even abhorrent. But taking a page out of the good book, that the philosophy that I ascribe to, Christianity, Luke 6:27-28, Jesus says, "But to you who are listening, I say, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who mistreat you." And in this way, Jesus extended the call to forgiveness beyond our immediate circle and opened it to those who harm us, regardless of the gravity of offense. How do I forgive? This is genuinely one of the most sought out answer. Like, how? How do I actually get rid of deeply ingrained emotions? I could not find one answer that would truly satisfy this question, but a method one could try applying is acknowledgement of pain. You need to allow yourself to feel the full spectrum of emotions of anger, sadness, betrayal, without any sort of judgment towards yourself. Then consciously choose to release the desire for revenge or even a sense of retribution. And this whole process could be facilitated through therapy, counseling, meditation, spiritual practices, or the way I like to do it, just bare honest self-reflection. This process requires time, patience, and self-compassion. Understand that setbacks are normal, and it is very important to be gentle.
Does forgiveness mean I have to reconcile?
Now we tread the point of confusion when it comes to forgiveness and reconciliation. Does forgiving necessitate the restoration of the relationship? And the short answer is no. Forgiveness is your own internal process, while reconciliation is more of an external. You can choose to forgive an individual and not maintain a relationship with them. In those situations that involves form of abuse, manipulation, or ongoing forms of harm, then trust me, severing such ties is the healthiest and most necessary course of action. Forgiveness becomes a way to release yourself from the emotional grip of the past, allowing you to move forward without letting the trauma experienced define you. Forgiveness as a concept varies from person to person, and it's truly complex, just like life itself. There are no easy answers, and the journey to forgive is very just deeply personal. You need to go through self-discovery, be really honest with yourself, be really vulnerable with yourself, be willing to confront those difficult emotions like sadness, anger, betrayal. Really get to work through them and eventually release them. When you start comprehending the nature of forgiveness, its capabilities and all the possibility it has, all the limitations that come with it, you can navigate your path with much clarity and finally charter your own way of moving forward to a sense of healing, a sense of more peace. Unfortunately, that was all that we had for today, brads, but I hope you found value as much as I tried putting in. It would mean the world to me if you subscribe to this community and we start sharing amongst ourselves. Turn on that bell notification so that you don't miss out. I'ma see you in the next one. Exemplary.
Feeling good, like I should.
Let me check my chest, my breath right quick. He ain't never seen it in a dress like this.